Alright. I think we're live. Yeah, looks like we're live. Alright. So this is a bit of an exciting thing. We finally got a Touhou mobile game. I had a bit of a go at it last night in order to try and, make sure everything was working properly, and this morning I ended up, well, fiddling around a bit to try and link it between my tablet and the computer. Well, first thing, as you notice, we finally get some voice-acted Touhous in a kind of official game. I did notice that during the credits it said that it was supported by Team Shanghai Doll. I'm not sure, I don't know, how much of the game is, how official everything is in the game, but I don't know, it'll be fun. I'm just gonna go to a different thing because Marissa keeps trying to talk over me. Despite all that, yes. Anyway. So let's see, what did I find out last night? Well, we can get to things. The intro tutorial just sort of went over all of the buttons. It really does talk a lot. So you got like little daily collectible things here. But I can't do anything about it now because with all the how do I put it? The pre-registration bonuses and things, I've ended up having a lot more money than I can have to start off with, so we're going to be doing some rolls today. Okay, so I'm going into this blind because I like to start games blind, and then once I get into them, then I'll go to like a wiki or something and look at how the game works. So, firstly, the things to show off, we've got a little friends thing here which shows us different characters. I think the way duplicates work, since I have two Marissas here, is that it's a bit like, Nazalane and all those, in which you can, once they reach a certain level, you can, got little pop-ups now, once they reach a certain level, you can start using the duplicates to limit break them, and get them to unlock higher levels and so on, and more abilities and stuff like that. So you can see here. Okay. Yes, it's also giving me all the tutorials again because I'm on a new device. That should be it for now. Oh, so we've also got different outfits, so, which I don't have at the moment, but in case you want your your schoolgirl kind of style, that's there. I think this is where and this is where you got the voice. No, this is where you got the music. Hopefully the stream doesn't get taken down or anything because of all the music. I hope not. There's a few lost word streams on, well, videos on YouTube, so I'm assuming that it's at least to some extent, streamable. But yeah, it's kind of exciting. What else? There's also these story card things. I'm not sure what they do yet, but they look neat. I think a lot of these ones here are the pre-registration bonuses, and the 5-star ones all seem to have locked themselves, so I gather they provide some kind of passive buff to the... Oh shoot, I've already read that. Actually. But they can provide some kind of like passive buff in some way. Also just have kind of nice artwork. Kind of surprised that I think this one's I always get Yorihime and Torihime and Yorihime mixed up. I think this one's Torihime. Although I don't know, I like her sister better. Got a Yuka looking one here. I like Yuka. Yuka's always fun. There's some other ones. We'll just go down like lower rarities. Anyhow, What else is there to show off? So the prayer thing over here is the roles, the party setup. That's where we set up our team. Yeah, so we can sort of drag them around in different positions. I haven't gotten far enough into the game for it to really explain what the positions do, but I guess the ones in the back row are safer than the ones in the front row, or are targeted differently, something like that. The Remu's apparently like a defense type, and Mercer's an attack type, so well, we'll see what all this means. We can use them differently, yeah. So yes, we'll work this out as we go along. Nothing, not to worry, not to worry. What else is new? So they're running like a number of login events over the course of like the release. Okay, so no, this is just kind of like all the things at once. It's like your archive kind of thing. Items. I can probably use these for something like upgrades and so on at some point. Where's the Notorious Delivery here? That's the thing where you'll it's like your premium shop kind of thing. So you can get these. You can buy these god crystals with like your premium currency, and then you can use them to then spend them on assorted things. What's this? So I think oh wait, no. So this is where I can spend coins on. This is the shop where I can spend coins. This one, how do I get these? Can I click on that? No, it won't tell me. Anyway, that's probably a thing I can get at some point. Yeah, so we got like the login event as well. So we've got this login event, which is kind of a general sort of starter thing to get you going. This one which gets you Shanghai, which is pretty nice. And this and the sort of like general, I think this is like the monthly login, the one that will always be there on the event. So that's there too. Anyway, I'm gonna go through and do like a couple of levels and then do some rolls. I think this is where we're up to. With a little menus to go through in order to get to the right spot. But that's probably going to be really convenient once we get to a certain point. So because I'm really early on in the game, it's only letting me use like these preset parties. Well, kind of. So the game is presetting these two, but I also can't use my own copies alongside them because, as you might have seen earlier, I had my Reimu in the middle slot, and she was level 5, and my Marissa was level 1. Anyway. Alright, so there's a bit of a system which is sort of being explained as I'm playing through. It is also just nice to have all the artwork and music and stuff. It's all coming together, it's really nice. Okay. And also like a nice simple little... well, we've got a story. Because it's not a Psycho Stage unless you have this this tune. Oh yes, the player character is also a character. I've called her Wubsy. Ooh, like a really fancy tune. Hum. Oh, yeah, so on the way over here, we who did we beat up already? We beat up. God, who did we beat up first? I can't remember who we beat up first, but then we beat up Patchouli. Oh yeah, we beat up Mei Ling. Yeah, so we beat up Mei Ling on the way in, and then we beat up Patchouli. And so now we're in for here, and we're just gonna fight everyone, because that's how we do things in Kentucky. Oh yeah, and we've got our magical magical cubes, magical cubes in Kentucky. I wonder if this is a satire or something. Um, but yes, people are wondering about the cubes, and we're off to get them because they're apparently in here. So they have like such a wide soundtrack. They will actually swap the soundtrack like every few seconds, like they've been doing in this cutscene. Like I think there's been 3 or 4. That's just one I've noticed. I wonder if there's a lot of so a lot of the tracks for this game are obviously remixes. But I wonder how much original music there is. I also wonder if there's going to be any new characters. Ah, I still got around to playing the new game. The, what's it? What are we up to now? Touhou 80? Unconnected Marketeers. Then the dialogue is still pretty fun. Okay, so now we're playing our spell cards. Okay, so spell cards can only be used once per battle. Okay, so once. Okay. Okay, we're getting into things now. I don't quite get it, but I guess in a turn we can sort of spend our power to like activate levels of barrier. Which is kind of like a block. Okay, I don't... So I'm guessing it will automatically... Does it automatically trigger? No, I seem to have to activate it. Anyway. So the way the combat works so far is that we've got these 2 moves down the bottom, which... So like the spread is like, it generates power, and this one's sort of like your damaging one, which generates less but is more damaging. So it seems to be good to start off with those. For now. Oh, he hit both of us. Okay, so how's this work? Can I... Oh shoot, I activated it. Oops! Can I unactivate it? Okay, there we go. So yeah, you sort of cycle through it, like the power. So the power here is like 3 stages of power up, so you spend like 1 to power up, or you can cycle through it. So it looks like Romelia's got a card up, I guess. Which means I think it said I want to activate 2 of these? No, I want to activate 1 of these, and then power up a bit more. And I think Marissa will do the same thing? I don't know, let's see if this is working how I'm thinking it's working. Okay, I guess not. Maybe she has to have both of them? Okay, we'll try activating 1 each again. And just sort of see how things go. Ah, there we go. Okay, so Saki wouldn't use a spell card. Okay, so that's how it works, so he's blocked that. Except that Remelia's gonna do one as well, and we're gonna die. So, should I have used but 2? Maybe I should have used 2 then, if they're both gonna use it. Okay, so it only blocks the first one. How can I see Sakuya's power? Do I click on it? Okay, I can click on her to see her charges as well. So that's good to know. And you can also see their elemental resistances, which I'm not sure are super important yet. So I think one of us can probably finish off. So I'm gonna try using a powered up. I'm just gonna show off the spell cards. We're gonna use superpower, and then we're gonna do a proper spell card. I cannot read these actually. But these seem good. Marissa only has 2 levels, but we're gonna use them both. And then actually we're gonna hold on. Can we target Sakuya? There we go. Okay, so it'll highlight which element that the enemy is weak against. So I don't know, let's shoot it with a laser. Okay, so it's both of them, which is nice, because it's a laser. Oh, I guess it's got both of them, okay. Okay. Hum. Okay, so it'll be interesting to see how the combat develops throughout the game at the moment. It's kind of it's an RPG style game, like a turn-by-turn RPG style combat. So, it'll be interesting. I quite enjoyed. Oh, we're gonna try out Sakuya and Remelia now. Okay, maybe they'll explain what the rearguard kind of thing does. Because I quite enjoyed Grand Blue Fantasy, but I don't end up playing it a lot because well, mostly there's not an app for it. I have to go on the browser and properly find it. So having an app just makes it real. Oh, sorry. There is an app for Grand Blue Fantasy, but it's not available in Australia, at least. Ooh. I suppose one of the nice things, because one of the things that got me into Touhou a lot was listening to, what is it? Some readings of Touhou fan fictions. Well, readings of like bad Touhou fan fictions. With like the Wolf for Station Wagon kind of people, I think it was. And I don't know. So I just now got to thinking about the player character in this and how, well, the player character doesn't really do a lot other than like point things out during battle, which is nice. It sort of sets up a good dynamic between the player character and the other characters. You know, it gives the player character something to do without, you know, having them be like having them overshadow the existing characters at all. The player character also seems, at least so far, like a kind of meek person. He's just kind of like going along with everything. Oh, how's this gonna go? We're being mugged. use the power of cubes! Cubes! Cube dolls. Is he gonna make a giant mech? Wait a second. That's how it goes. Okay, so we can switch them around. Ah, okay. Ah, okay, that's cool. So am I gonna want to switch them? So I'm guessing it's telling me I should switch them Sakuya. I guess Sakuya's better against, I don't know, we can see our elements, so I don't know, she's weak against metal, I guess? Metal damage? Okay, let's use this. Build up some SP or whatever it is. Because I've got to. Okay, so it's like a 4-5 turn cooldown kind of thing. Okay, and we've got to keep an eye on Alice's meter here. God, I took a lot of damage from that. I wonder how the if the power up transfers between the two. I don't think it does. I was wondering if there'll be like some kind of strategy involving having I don't know, Romelia tank or something. Because Sakuya's not doing very well here. I'm gonna use a barrier here so I don't get myself killed, and then I'll pop another one next turn to avoid the spell card. Ah, we're getting into thinking here. I thought this was a terrible idea. Yeah, see, you used a focus attack there, so that probably could have killed me. Okay, so I'm gonna pop a barrier so I don't get killed, and then I'm gonna build up SP so I can use a spell card next turn. Aha, we're getting into the thinking part of this. Wahahaha! I'm unstoppable. Wahaha! Now this turn I should have enough power to do it. No, not quite. I'm that far off. Okay. Well, I can tank another turn. I'm gonna use this one because that'll probably give me enough power to. Famous last words. That'll probably give me enough power, but it probably will. And then next turn I can do my spell card. No, well, I mean I can always do my spell card, but I can do a level 3 spell card. So I'm gonna pop this. Power up all the way. Power up all the way. Okay, so powering up adds. Oh, let's notice. So power up adds elemental effects to your attacks, which is interesting. So normally it has like nothing she's weak or strong against, and then I add this, and then I add this, and I add this. And now I've got. Oh, I don't quite get it, but it seems to be something there. So this one's probably strong because it's got 2 levels of metal power. He said the thing. There we go. Aha! Okay, we're getting into this now. I do like this tutorial. It's like sort of gradually adding elements in a good way. Because if I hadn't been barring there, I think Sakuya would have gotten knocked out. I mean, she definitely would have. Okay. Okay, we've got Alice this time. They're both back to the front row. So I suppose the thing is, if you're worried about your enemy doing lots of AoE damage, you might want to put someone in the back row. But got barriers as well. There's gonna be like an interesting dynamic between the enemies like AoE and single target damages, front row, back row switching, and using the barriers in terms of defense. So because I don't know, because if it went for the barriers, you'd often want to like put your like reserve like characters in the back so that they don't get hit by AoE damage. But because barriers exist, we can just use those to protect ourselves. Hey, we're probably gonna fight Yomu. Hi Yomu. Speaking of Yomu, there seems to be a rate up on Yomu at the moment, so we'll see if we can get her. What's that? Oh, she's trying to walk past. Not walking into her. So she was just trying to like, I don't know, give her a headlock and like roll her knuckles in her head or something. Because Reimu's arm was kind of like in a headlock position. I do also like with the more detailed artwork, you've got a bit more color, like, particularly with Reimu, she's got the colors in her sleeves. And Marissa's got like little colors in her hair and on her Hakero. The art style also seems to be pretty consistent, so I'm wondering if it's all by the same person or the same group or something. I don't know, actually, I'm not sure. I'm trying to see if I can notice some slight differences, but I'm not sure yet. It may just be that the characters are different. Okay. Hi, I'm Mopsy. Yeah, there's also a lot of with the that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, a lot of translated words. So I don't know. Well, in a lot of like English fan works, they'll use the word Danmaku, for example. In this, they just say we're gonna fight with bullets. For one thing. I'm guessing the steel crystal things are another thing. That seems likely. I think there was something I caught like a second ago, but I can't remember. But then like all the characters' names and items that remain in Japanese. So like the Hakero and the Rokanken, things like that. Oh, there's more. Okay, skills. Okay, they're hiding over there. I had not noticed those before. A lot of buttons. Okay, so skills. What? Oh, okay, so these are like, no? Okay, so I can click on them to activate them, and then they have a cooldown. So, what does Alice's do? Alice's own focus 1 levels down, so I guess that means it lowers the aggro on her. And this one makes her do more damage for 3 turns. Okay, so let's save that. How much health does that? Can I see how much health Alice has? Okay, so let's start off with Marissa, and then Alice is also pretty strong, so I don't think I need to use her aggro down thing yet. And I'll save up Marissa's crit boost for when I get a bit more like power. Try and combo with that. Oh, is that telling us how many hits it does? No. So this is like 1 tick of like basic damage, whereas when I start losing boost it now it does 2 ticks. I think that might be what it is. Also, I seem to have lost a barrier somewhere. Okay, it's telling me to use a skill, so... Okay, let's just use Marissa's. Sure, why not? Okay, so that now has a 5-turn... Can I click anywhere? Okay, I click anywhere. So I'll have Marissa attack someone else. Magic Missile, and then Alice can finish off this one. That's probably really low health now, isn't it? Oh, right, because when you get hit by a weak thing, you lose a barrier. That's why. So I should probably take out this one because he's doing like my weakness damage. So Marissa can finish that one off, and then Alice can boost up and use the focus, and we'll hopefully finish it off. Yeah. It'd probably make more sense if I paid more attention to their elemental weaknesses and things. But I don't think either of these characters deal water damage. Where's my cursor gone? There it is. So let's just finish this guy off. Oh, there's waves! Oh, okay, no, that has not happened so far in this game, so I was surprised. And I didn't think that was the thing. So I think I want to get rid of these white ones first. These white ones here are jerks. So, actually, no, let's do the spell card and try and nuke them all. If we can nuke them all, that would be nice. And then we'll just have Alice build up. Because I think it was introduced in one of the early levels, but if you hit an enemy, if you actually land a hit on an enemy with a thing they're weak against, it'll cause a break of some kind. I'm not sure what it actually does, because in that tutorial level, that ended the match. Alright, so now we've used up one of Marissa's spell cards, so let's just, oh, do I have any skills back up? I mean, Alice hasn't even been hit yet, so... And let's have Alice build up some power. Okay, so now she's going for Alice, so maybe this is where I should use the aggro down thing. And we'll pump up Marissa a bit. Okay. So she's got a lot of health, so let's take our time and build up some SP. Well, then we went from an area attack anyway. How's Marissa doing? Marissa's still alright on health. Let's just take a moment and use the SP skills. I suppose if you're really good at the game, you'll sort of like mathematically work out whether or not it's worth using the charge up or just trying to finish them off with focus shots. Yeah, because at this point we're probably just going to beat her because she's only got 50 health left. So we're just going to pop her barriers, I'll pop our attacks, and try and finish her off. Barrier, pump, pump. And let's use an Alice spell card. This one looks neat. I wonder if the music is different depending on which card you use. There we go. I don't know. I may be being a bit slow on the fights, but I'm still sort of learning the mechanics and things like that. Alright, I kind of want to get to the end of this little section. But on the other hand, it could also be fun to do some rolls. Oh no, we're still in the prologue area. Okay, let's do this prologue. And then once we start getting access to our own teams. Okay, no, we can get a party now. Yeah, I'm gonna do some rolls and then we'll see like how this pans out. So first, you should always get your rewards. Can't collect coins. Tasks. There we go. One of the tasks is to get coins from the box, but I can't get coins from the box because I've got too many coins. I'm suffering from success. Which is, something I don't think Rainbow ever expected to happen. Alright, let's see how we go. Okay, we got a free daily one, so let's do that first. That's always a good start. Seems to look something like this. Oh yes, as part of the story, our character, who I've called Wubsy, has also popped out of one of these cubes when Yukari was messing around. So, I don't know, do we just get gapped into Gensoku? I don't know. What's this? So this is like a premium roll. So this is the standard one, and this is like the event one. So the number of prayers has no influence on top rate, so you won't get like a guaranteed something from something. From like a 10 roll does not guarantee you in anything. So I think in this one, I don't know, I don't think I have a guaranteed friend prayer, I don't know what that is. So it seems like Yomo has a 0.5% and everyone else has like a 0.25. And then you got like, what? I'm not quite sure what these story cards are. Okay, so this, okay, no, the story cards are the, what do you call it, the big art ones that I was showing off earlier. So these two here must also rate up in this banner. And then over here we have, oh no, so if you use God Crystals, the premium currency, 10 times, then you get something. So here we got, so everyone's equally on 0.263. And the story cards are on 0.555. Well, the 5 stars, okay. Yeah, then I suppose they gradually go up. Okay. So who's actually available? Let's have a quick look at who's available. I don't know, I quite like Yomu, so I'm gonna go for the Yomu one. We have a lot of monies and a lot of cubies. Well, not a lot of cubes actually, but we have enough. So we'll do a 10 roll. 10 rolls are always fun. Nothing bad ever happens on 10 rolls. Ooh, I got a gold thingy, I think. I don't know. Is gold good? Got an ante. Got more rabbits. I got a bunch of those in the starting pool. Oh, that's nice. Oh, Aki. Because they didn't always want to show off all the artwork they had. The hat gets a card. The moon gets a card. Okay. Okay, so it didn't get us a new character. I was kind of hoping for a new character. So it looks like if you roll, so I get 1 point per roll. Okay, so you have to do 150 rolls and you can get guaranteed, which is probably the kind of thing that requires a lot of saving up, because I don't know. We'll see how the saving up goes over the course of the game. Whether there are events and things that will give you more cubes. It seems like the coins will generate automatically, but the cubes... I don't know, we'll see how the cubes work. I don't know, they put me in... It puts me in mind of Vaso Lane a lot. So I'm guessing the gold one just means... Oh, I got a shiny one. That's a good thing, right? That means I got some kind of 5-star. Oh, maybe that's a character. Is that a character? Does that mean I got a character? Okay, so I think this must mean I got a character. Alright, we got Misty. More rabbits. I think I was kind of amused because last night when I was doing my draw, like little tutorial draw, I got like rabbits, 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 and rabbits. Mainly. I know it's trademark, it's copyrighted. Okay, here we go. Hey, it's Yomu! Looks like I win! I have won the game. That's not very nice. Let's lock her because we want to keep the Yomus. What's this do? Okay. Okay, so we can go around a bit. Nice. Marissa? Oh, the shop actually. We've got our fairies. Was it Letty? Lily, no, I think. Rabbits. And the Yakumas. And kits. Okay, so that was nice. So, should I keep going? Should I go going on the other one? I'll try going on the other one, see if anything fun happens. Because I don't think you're more likely to get a character on this one than you are on the other one. You're just more likely to get Yomu on the other one. But well, she sort of, steals from everyone else's rates. That's a good sign, right? I can probably click through these, but just because this is like my first bunch. Okay. I did get someone. I'm lucky, I guess. Cars. Oh, more Marissa. The rates seem alright, actually. Like, I don't know. I mean, how to put it? How good these rates are is proportional to how easy it is to get cubes. I like Komachi. And Daiki, actually. I think that was one of my favourite characters for a long time. Because I was emo in my teenage years. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so I suppose once Marissa levels up a bit, I'll be able to make use of these duplicates. Let's claim all these. Okay, we've got some more cubes now. Oh, so it looks like how dailies or something can get us cubes. Unless that was like a... Okay, so yeah, there's got a daily stage here that gives us 2... hold on, let's go back to Doll and finish claiming all these. So it is the thing where, it seems to be doing the thing where it'll unlock the next, like, claiming it will, you have to claim it before the next stage unlocks. For pickup. Clear the daily stage? What's the daily stage? I suppose we'll find out. Clear 5 daily tasks. Okay, get 5 there. And then there's probably some weekly things. Clear 7 weekly tasks for 10 more. Finish the prologue. Okay. So it seems like the kind of thing that will build up comfortably over time. Provided you play the game regularly. So what's this daily stage? That must be something I... Oh, no, here we go. Look for scrolls. Okay. So... I suppose we'll try out the starting stage. Starting difficulty. I don't know, see if we don't get completely owned right at the start. This probably really isn't enough to take on this, but whatever. Let's give it a try and see what happens. We get to see what Yomu does. Okay, they have a lot of health. I do like this soundtrack. This is one of my favorite soundtracks in Touhou. That was it, Greenwich in the Sky. Okay, no, we're screwed. I mean, unless we use like excessive barrier power. Okay, we need. So when it said to be level 10, they weren't joking. Let's go up. I kind of want to like see how far I can get this. So I'm going to activate 3 barriers to survive this turn. There's no way I can beat. Like I do too little damage, I think. Okay. Never mind then. Okay, so let's get ourselves up to level 10. Okay, it doesn't consume a attempt. Right, we finally can collect coins. I'll double click some of these too. Okay. Okay, let's continue on with the story then. Let's set up the party properly. Make sure everything's in line. How do I level up characters? Oh no, I think the reason why my characters haven't been leveling up is because it's been making me use guest characters. Okay, let's see if I can... I will remember to cram in my own characters. And then maybe they'll start leveling up. That must be why. Unless this is something... No, I haven't, like, fed Rainbow anything. So I don't think that would be why she's leveled up. Hey, we've got Yuka. I feel like you get a lot of visitors every day. Well, we'll get to that one day. We're gonna take your cubes. Okay, what's gonna do with the cubes? You gotta make a Lego Gomu? Uh-huh. I don't know anything about making them. This is unethical. I would be terribly amused if it turned out at the end of the you're supposed to eat these. Of course you know. This means war. Yomu has to bonk you, Yuko. She needs the bonking. Oops. Oh, last words, okay. They had some of these in like the super opening fight. Like the prologue fight. Okay. So if you use the last word, you can't use any more spell cards. Let's not do that at the moment. So I'm guessing these must be like how many spell cards the character has available. I'm also not quite sure why this number here. This number here seems to change whenever I click on a different character, but I'm not sure what it means. Oh well, let's just go for it. Oh, he hits everyone. That's cool. Yomu, kill them all! Kill them all! Because the unfortunate thing about Yomu killing everyone is that no one else is getting SP. Except Rainbow, apparently. Gosh, this soundtrack is getting me excited again. I wonder when like the next minus T video is coming out. There's some teasers for it and I'm excited. Right, she's got a lot of health, so let's start off with some generation. She can still do a lot of damage to Marissa, so maybe I want to block with Marissa. It also gets around to something else I wanted to try out, which is whether people share barriers. So let's use Marissa's barrier to make her so she doesn't get killed this turn. And oh, she does no damage either. And Marissa's just kind of weak because she's like level 1. But anyway. Okay, let's power up Yomu a bit. Power up Rainbow a bit. Rainbow doesn't need a power up actually. Can I go back to Rainbow? Oh no, this brings up this. Okay, so you have to be careful when you're. Actually, no, can I go back? What's back? Oh, I can go back. So Rainbow's got enough power to use her ability, so let's do a focus shot. Marissa needs to barrier or she'll get knocked out. This barrier mechanic is a really interesting one. I like it. Okay, so now everyone's going to want a barrier because Yuko has a spell card up. I feel like it's telling me to use the last word. I mean, if everyone uses the last word, we should win, right? Right? That makes sense. Activate a barrier. Yes. So she doesn't. So Rainbow doesn't have hers unlocked. Marissa should activate hers and just power up, I guess. Oh, okay, there it is. I was wondering for like, oh, did we win? Like, no. And then yes. No, do not stick cube in mouth. It's like if anyone remembers that that game where one character plays as a baby and the other character plays as like the parent, and you have to stop the baby from like killing itself. It sounds kind of like terrible when I put it like that, but it's like that, but with like Yoru and Yuyuko. like, don't, no, you're not allowed to stick a, don't stick cube in mouth. Okay, so... Am I leveling up? Yeah, Marissa's level 5 now, and Ramu's level 6, so this is working! We're doing things, we're getting places. Feels like a full house right now. At the moment, I'm just kind of into this. Like, I want to see where where everything is. I don't know. So one thing I often do when I start playing games like this is get to the point where I can sort of I'm at the I don't know, kind of like a stable sort of position. Or rather, I don't know. The first time I play games, I usually like to do it until I'm out of you know, energy meter or whatever. Although this game doesn't seem to have an energy meter or something, so I guess we can just sort of keep going until we, you know, get out leveled. I think I'd like to finish the prologue today. We're going on a picnic. Oh yeah. We're just gonna run through all the games. I wonder if that is what this prologue is going to be. Oh, hi, Mocha. No one. Nothing. I saw nothing. Moffu. Mocka. Just trolling Mocha. I am Mopsy. What's that face? What's the face? Oh, this is groovy. Okay. So I guess these are statuses of some kind. I didn't quite follow that barrier thing though. So I guess if she has an attack, I can set the barrier on fire. And if you turn it off, or switch out, or clear a wave, then it goes away. Not really sure what turning it off means. Anyway, let's just get to it. So I think we're all now high enough level that we don't need to worry about using a barrier to not die. Especially considering all Phase 3 are the guest characters. Might be a good strategy just to... Oh, that went for Alice. So Alice has a weakness to the I think we're gonna want to nail this orange one. So let's go ahead and do the orange one. Oh, I probably should check for the skills. Okay, I'll do that next time. Oh no, I forgot to reselect the characters. Ah, okay. Yeah, because Alice seems to be weak to that orange one. So I don't either barrier or swap her out. But now we've finished her off. Let's see what Alice's skill is. No, Alice's... Oh no, I can see all of them. I don't quite follow. I guess it boosts some of her attacks of some kind? It's probably combos to something. Gains quick, so that probably means she goes first in combat. And also boosts her attack, like one of her attacks. One of these is probably Yin, one of these is probably Yang. I just don't know which one's which. Oh, anyway. Alice goes first. I think if I hadn't like messed it up, I probably should... I don't know, I wonder if the tutorial wanted me to, what do you call it, use the barrier on Alice? And that by forgetting to use it, I've messed up the tutorial some way. Oh well, we'll see, we'll see. Okay, so this orange one here is evil, and needs to get smashed. So Yomu goes too slow, but these two can try and nuke it a bit. Oh, I forgot to... There's something to remember, I forgot to barrier. Oh, no, Yomu's going first. I don't get how the turn order works. Because in the previous round, it was like... I think Alice... here, like... Okay. Well, at least we got rid of it. Now we don't have to worry so much. We can also just tag out if we have to. Now, if we hit everyone... Sahyu's got 3 levels of boost, so I'm pretty okay with having her use focus on whoever's still kicking. So now Sahyu's going first. Like, my guess would be there's like a... I don't know, there's probably like... I don't know if there's a pop-up that'll tell me what the turn order is. Actually, yeah, let's swap them out. So everyone that's ready to go is now swapped out. Oh, they did. So she has 3.19. If I swap her out. So she only has 1. So I guess Marissa just starts off with 2 or something. So first one thing you'd probably want to do is have like some wave clear characters and then some boss killer characters. But then on the other hand, you got to be careful because you need to charge up the powers on your boss killers. Okay, let's try and pick off the... I don't know, usually in boss fights like this it's good to pick off some of the weaker enemies first. What's Remu's skull? Okay, so this sort of makes Remu draw the aggro, which is nice, because she seems to be relatively tanky. And this just boosts Remilia's attack, so let's save that for when she's going to go for her big attack. They're trying to trick me into going for Moku. Remu gets a bomb kicked into her face. Okay, so Remilia also has a multi-target attack. Okay, so we can finish that one off. It's kind of awkward because I don't know who's going to go first or what. I mean, if Ramon goes first, everything's pretty great. There we go. Yes, you can finish that one off. And then Marissa can go for the bottom one. I wonder if... I feel like there should be a place where I can see who's going to go first. Because I know it says like 1, 2, 3 here, but that's not... that doesn't actually tell me. Okay. Let's have them all target the bottom one. Let's activate our skills, because we're going to be doing our nukes next turn. So you can feel free to activate things this early. Okay, now whoever goes first will go for the bottom one and finish it off, and everyone else will go for Moko. There's probably, maybe it's like a speed adjustment, because these three seem to be pretty consistent on their like turn order. Anyway, so Moko's got her thing up, so let's use that off our spells. So this has 3 things that Moko's weak against, so let's use that. Apparently Marissa's not super good against Moko, so let's use Master Spark because I like Master Spark. Okay, let's activate Barrier. She didn't quite make it, did she? No, well, I guess you're only going to get 2 levels of power at Romelia. And then we're going to nuke Moko. I mean, I suppose strictly speaking, it might just be better to wait until next turn to use Romelia's, but I don't know, I want to have a big nuke turn. It makes me feel fun. I'm gonna have some water. This goes spinning out. Alright, alright. Ah. I beat her before she set us on fire. I'm kind of looking forward to getting out of the prologue though, so I can sort of level up my own characters. Let's put back to the main menu for a second and see if there's anything I need to clear out and just take a short break. I did see there was some kind of... I feel like there was some kind of morale system. I want to say there was a morale thing, but I don't remember. What's this cost? Okay, so I guess maybe teams later on will have like a limit on, you know, how much power you can put into a single team. Okay, so it's like your friendship meter. Okay, then we'll unlock these as we go further and further along. Okay, so they also have like a passive ability, which is... there we go. Okay, so when she boosts, she boosts the party's defense, and when she gets crazy, she boosts the party's other defense. Let's see what Marissa does then. When she boosts harder. Okay. I can never remember. I can't remember which ones spread and focused are. I just can't remember. What's going to? Okay. She boosts her attack whenever she uses boost or graze. Well, one or the other. It's probably important to remember which one is which. Oh, I can click on it, okay. No, okay. That's interesting though. What does Yumi's outfit look like actually? No, she doesn't have an extra one. Alright, let's get back to it then. Oof, I'm gonna stretch my legs. Always good to stretch, drink some water. Look at something in the distance. Hey, I finally get to use my Yumu and start leveling her up. What do these stars mean? These stars just part of Marissa. Okay, I don't know what those stars are. Like these big ones here. Did they change in a different spot? No, it's going to be just 2 stars that flow around everywhere. And Marissa has 1. Okay, I don't know. Gosh, I remember when I first started playing Grand Blue Fantasy, I didn't... this is what that tooltip was about, skills, and I remember the first time I started playing it, I didn't realize that you could use, like... I didn't know how to activate skills for a long time, and it took me like halfway through playing, I think like the Love Live spin-off event, and I came across like a boss that you couldn't sort of auto-attack to death. And I'm like, oh, you use abilities on them. Now everything makes sense, and the gameplay became a lot more fun after that, I will tell you. Anyway, we've got Reason here. The udon. I wonder if mini Raisin's gonna turn up in this. I remember she like weirdly turned up in the NetHack Touhou game. I think it was like Makaro Sai. I think? I can't remember. The one that's like NetHack. She just sort of turned up in like a mech or something. This is another one of my favorites, Drax. It's Girls Sailing Club, I think. Around there. I spent oh god. It's been a long time since I got to Touhou, and there's been a lot of years of listening to listening to the soundtracks. Okay, we can get more bombs and more shields, I guess. Oh, no, other way around. Other way around. We got more barriers and spell cards. Not bombs and shields. The opposite. The opposite. Okay, it's also fixed, so they're not random drops. There's no difference up here, so I don't think I can tell. Okay, let's also start off with some spread attacks and see what happens. Okay, so that gives us more barriers. So I guess if you like are doing a bit of trial and error, like maybe on some difficult boss fights and things, you can sort of learn who will give the drops, and then you can know where to activate it. At the moment, it doesn't feel like I really need to use a barrier at this point. I don't know, Yoma's taking a bit of a beating, so I'll use a... Actually, no, I'm gonna, like, defeat it this turn. Actually, no, we're gonna get a barrier back anyway. So, let's give him a barrier just in case we fail. Also, like, the first Touhou game I ended up playing was Imperishable Night. The game's got a barrier back, I guess? The first one I ended up playing was Imperishable Night, and I really did like Raisin's theme. Okay, let's use Reimu's skill to sort of try and draw some fire. And then she can use her barrier to sort of eat a hit or two. Well, no, just one exactly. One hit. I'm experimenting with this little mechanic here. The drop mechanic. Oh no, this is spell cards, okay. And that one hits everyone everywhere. The game is taking a lot of a beating. Yeah, let's just try and finish it off. Okay, so probably this. So if I'd known that so if you'd known beforehand that they would drop spell cards, you could just use one to wipe them all out. It also seems to give one to everyone. Nice sleepy Yomu. Alright, so... I don't know what Raisin's attack is, but I've got a lot of barriers, so let's have Reimu use one. Top 3 and use a spell card. I don't know if she's AoE, so I'm going to use Yomu's as well. Just use this. And I'm not too worried about Marissa. Marissa's on pretty high health. And the fire in my laser. I suppose to try out the other ones, but I like lasers. Oh no, that just got her. We heard Marissa likes powering up, so she powers up while she powers up. Okay. I suppose it was kind of nice that, at least in this prologue, every level is like a, what do you call it, part of the story. I think I can do one more, and then it'll be like an hour and a half into this, so that's probably where I want to stop for now, stop for today, perhaps. I'll probably get a bit more through this prologue in my own time. Hopefully get Marissa up to level 10 so I can start using up these duplicates. Ooh. I also really like these two. I think it's because again, the first, was it the first Touhou manga I read was it Silent Sinner in Blue? No. It might have been like a spin-off of Silent Sinner in Blue. The one where they go to the moon and then get beaten up by Yorihime and Torihime. Toyohime. Yeah, no, it is, so it is Silent Cinema and Blue, as I remember now. So yeah, Silent Cinema and Blue was the manga, and Cajun Lunatic Renegade was the story that went with it. I am the gacha. I mean, I suppose that's the plot of, what was that anime? The one where the girl summons the guy to be a familiar. It's like a gacha. But the player character is the gacha. Okay, so we got a little bit about our cubes. I got a book. We're gonna fight you anyway. The music kicked in. And it helped me, Aaron. Okay. We can do it like this. Oh god, it's got to sing as well! Gonna check that my headphones are plugged in properly. Okay, no, it's I think it's the instrumental version. Mostly. The mostly instrumental version. Okay, thanks. Okay, first let's have a frame where we eat everyone's damage, because she's good at that, apparently. Let's use Yomu's, because Yomu's good for clearing out these guys. Okay, apparently Marissa is also weak. Marissa... Okay, we got that one. I don't like the look of any of these fairies. The middle one was suspicious last time, so I'm gonna go for the middle one. I don't know, the top one. It doesn't matter. I don't know, let's see how this goes. Okay, so this you can take out one at a time. Gosh. It's kind of hard to tell who I should be trying to get rid of. Okay, let's just have everyone power up a bit. What? Did that miss? What was that, Yumu? Anyway, we can easily finish this one off, so let's just build up some SP if anyone wants to. I don't know, I don't have a camera or anything, but if you could see me, I'd be like bobbing. Let's have a Rainbow Bee tank again. They've had a lot of skills, why not? Ah, but there's two of them this time. Okay, so both of them resist her. Okay, so when it flashes blue, that means they're resistant to it. So it's probably not going to be very effective to use that attack. Marissa can use whatever she wants, but I want to build up her power. And Jim will probably get enough power out of this. Oh, I got crit. Not sure, does Yumi's focus attack does not do a lot of damage? Maybe he's low, maybe it's probably because he's really low level. Wait, hold on. I do like there's the back button. The back button is a wonderful thing. Okay, so we can use the Rainbow's card. So I think I want to use this one because they are less resistant to this one than they are to the other one. Marissa can use hers. Okay. Let's try this one out. Let's actually Yumi's barrier. Okay, and both the first seem pretty good in this case, so... right, solo all. I'm just silly, I just didn't pay attention. Okay. Apparently Marissa's just like, maybe a bit overleveled. You need to be just blowing up everyone. Hey, Yumi's up to level 6 now. So I think the thing about games like these is that I like to do them on a stream more than I like to play them privately. Because, I don't know, it's kind of fun to like, I don't know, I guess show off playing the games take a bit of effort to play. Whereas in my own time, I generally don't play a lot of RPGs. But I don't know, I kind of enjoy them when I'm like streaming for some reason. I don't know, maybe it's because like RPGs are more story focused or something. But it's also fun to sort of show off like the combat and stuff like that. Whereas when I'm playing in my own time, I sort of just like the ones where you can just sort of set and forget kind of games. The games where you sort of log in for like 10-20 minutes each day and just sort of do your daily runs and things like that. Which is why I'm sort of playing a lot of Azulane and Arknights at the moment. The other thing I like about Arknights is I can also, it's also interesting enough that I can stream it. Anyway, we'll see how things go with this game. I hope I can stream it a bit more later on. Let's go back to the main menu and just see what's going on. Well, time to slowly claim everything. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Do I have enough for like a 10 roll? I don't think so. I think I need 50. Yeah, I need 50. So we'll save those up. What else? It feels like there should be something else I can do. No, I guess I'm just like not far enough into the game to get to the stage where I can do that. I'm sure the game will open up a bit once I get past the prologue. With that said, I think that'll be the end of today's stream. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Bye, Marissa.